What's going on, design crew? I want to welcome you back to the channel. I think this is probably going to be the kit of the month for February. This will air on the last day of February, last Saturday of February. So I picked up a kit, and I want to see what I can do with it. This is going to be sort of like an unboxing, but so I picked up this '66 Ford Thunderbird. Bought it off from eBay. This kit is made by AMT. It's a 1/25th scale, and set this over here for a second. So here's sort of what you can do with it. I know a lot of you probably have the kit. Like I said, this is going to be sort of a modified unboxing. If you want to look it up, I know there's a phone app you can look models up on, but I don't know the name of it. It's 8210 is the kit number. There you go. Oh, and by the way, when I was a kid, I used to love that they do that on that grid thing. I don't know why. I just thought it was so cool. So this kit is a two-door. It's a four-seater luxury convertible. 90-degree overhead valve V8 GT 390 cubic inch. Says it's a 6.4 liter. 335 horsepower, 4-barrel. 5-spoke wheel covers. Removable hardtop. 90 parts in full color. So speaking of color, this is the sort of the twist of this kit of the month. When I found this car, it was pretty inexpensive, but it was already molded in color. Or it was already painted, molded in color. So I thought, let me get some of the things out here. Let's go. I'll do it just the way I do my unboxings. So here's your instruction manual. And then here's your seats. So I thought this was kind of a cool kit to buy and to offer as a kit of the month, just because it's already partially built. I wanted to see what I could do with it. You know, it's just the fun of model building. What can we do with what we've got? So not bad, not a bad instruction manual. Here, let me get this folded up. I'll give you a still right there. You can pause it and read the screen if you want. Gives a little bit of information on the car. So getting right into it, I'll put some of these parts onto the side here. For me, it's kind of a fun unboxing. So here's your chrome tree. It's mostly used because they went ahead and already used the parts they were gonna. So this kit, the next time you see this kit, it will be fully assembled, and I'll be doing the reveal on it. There's your front bumper. And I'm gonna assemble this car. I'm gonna go over onto, we got some kind of like aftermarket custom parts. I'm gonna go over onto my other channel, which I briefly touched on, I think, when I did the thank you video to Shaggy. Here's a performance hood, or like an aftermarket hood. Excuse me. A couple of the tires, and they used sort of the performance looking tires or rims. They're more like just inserts. So what I'm going to do, and here's your, I mean, it's your standard old car tread. I'll probably scuff it a little bit. There is lettering. What's it say? Can I see it? Of course I can. It says Firestone. So I do think that I like, let me see if, okay, we got one right here. I did take one off the tree. These all four were on the tree. I do like the hubcap style better. So that's going to get swapped out. I like the color. I don't know if this is like tire burn or if it's like, but I may try to wet sand that off a little bit. I know they did the chrome. I don't know if that's bare metal foil or if it's some sort of painted chrome, but I think I can probably work the hood just a little bit. And here's the taillight housing. That's really cool. I got distracted. So what I was telling you was I'm going to build this car exclusively over on my other channel. Excuse me. Now that channel I tried to purpose as like a story channel. It's too much work for me. But what I do is I split down a lot of my current videos and I repost them as shorts. I took some advice from somebody that's pretty successful. So that's why I've been doing that. So I thought, why not dedicate a channel specifically to shorts? I mean, that's pretty easy. So I've been uploading shorts over on a different channel. I call it 1 Minute Model Car Builds. And I try to keep the videos to doing like 45, 50 seconds up to maximum of like maybe a minute and a half. So I know that's a little bit over a minute, but that's what I'm trying to do. So that's my idea moving forward for the, I guess, that other channel. I think this is sort of like the custom rear taillight portion because that other one's already glued in. Does it fit in there? No, it doesn't fit. So this is not part of that. There we go. Well, it didn't come out anyway, so that's cool. Got these like race seats that it came with. We just toss those in the parts box. And then we'll get into the vehicle. So my plan is, because I like the color of it, whoever painted it did a good job. So I like the color combination together, the interior with the color. So that's nice. Oh yeah, look at that. That's all ready to accept that taillight. Looks like they were going to go with a black themed interior engine bay. Where are we at here? So there's, oh, and I'll give you, there's your interior all on its own. I like it. They went a little heavy on the paint. You can see how it kind of pooled down there in the back seats and probably pooled around like the footwell of the back seat area. Yeah, you can see the pooling there, but I don't mind. I might dry brush it with something just to kind of give it a used look anyways. So here's the bottom is very basic. It's got the leaf springs, the rear end, your exhaust all molded in, and I'll probably paint that exhaust like an aluminum color, and it comes out the sides here. The engine is already built and it's threaded through. But one of the things that I want to try to do with this car is I'm going to take the air cleaner off from it. I'm going to work on that a little bit. We're going to add some black wash and some brown and gray wash and give the engine a used look. Can you see it? Well, that's the distributor. I've got distributors from both Iceman collections and MCV products. We're going to add in a different distributor and wire the engine. That might be all that I do. Oh no, it's got a really, I don't know if you can see the post or not. There you go. See the post right there? So we're going to cut that post out and probably just like I did with my Impala project, I'll probably keep the air cleaner inside like the car here. and do the do a printed 4-barrel carburetor on it. And like I said, they were going to use like those sort of street looking rims. I'm not. I'm going to take it apart. Oh, and the other thing is really cool. And I don't know why they did this, but the company makes this look like a steel rim, but yet you put the hubcap thing over it. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to have hubcaps, because in my head, if it's got a steel rim, it probably has some sort of hubcap. So that's that piece. And I'm going to just kind of click it all together. Whoever was working on this did like a vinyl roof. It looks like it's with tape. I like it. It's got a little bit of flaws, but I don't care. It's a daily driver. So, oh, that came off on this side. So I'll have to try to find that down in the box there. I ain't gonna spend time during this video looking for it, because if I need to, I'll just take that back off and retape the vinyl roof. And then you got your car body. That I do have that headlight that's in the box. So let's click it all together. See if I can give you an idea on what we're. How did that get? Did I kick that? Let's get it all clicked together here. I think it's going to look good when I'm done with it. I did one of my first builds back to modeling was that Charger 500, and that one was partially assembled. I think that came out great. So you got that there, and let me put the roof on. Good looking car. It's going to look nice when we're done with it. So that'll close out this model kit of the month. Hopefully you follow along till the tail end. We've been picking up new subs. That's nice. It's always good to have the support and have the following. Give this video a like, toss me a comment, let me know what you think. I think models were molded to be put together, and I don't know why this was partially put together and stopped, but maybe it fell off a shelf. I mean, you can see where this was glued on back there. See the glue line? Who knows? But give me a like, give me a comment. Until we see each other again, everyone out there be safe, and everyone be blessed. And thank you for watching.